250 Gemstones culture represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. We are more than journalism. We are a revolution. Come on, let's kick this door down and let everybody know we up in here. Welcome to the 250 Gemstones Culture channel. This is a channel that represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. I got another bomb episode for y'all, but before I begin, y'all hit that like button, subscribe button, that share button, that notification bell. Pass me around Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my chizzing. If you guys like to support the channel, Cash App, $ Michael US. Also check out my Spotify podcast, the 250 Gemstones Culture Podcast. The link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. We need to talk. Black women are not finding black men attractive no more. Or at least a good handful. I got a couple of videos I want to play for y'all, and I'm going to get right back with you to give you my opinion. Let's go.
And we just kind of let it go. Dark skin. I love my dark, beautiful skin. Please understand that I'm not bashing African American men, black men, African men in any way. I'm strictly just talking about something that I feel like a lot of us don't talk about, and we just kind of let it go, which is the fact that black men in our community do not uplift black women. And just, a couple days ago, a video on YouTube with 50 Cent and Lil Wayne talking. The entire video, all they have to say was how black women are not exotic and how we are not attractive and we're not wealthy. We're not come from a background of with family members that have money and stuff like that. And how when we see black men date women of other races, we have an issue with it. See, and I just feel like that's not true. I don't think any black woman has a problem with a man dating outside of his race. I think the problem that we have is a lot of these men that do date outside of the quote-unquote black community, they tend to talk down on black women.
Now, let me push back real quick. She first said that black women don't have a problem with black men leaving the community. She lying right there. Well, Mountain Scene, I ain't gonna say she lying. I'm gonna say that she's misinformed. They have a big problem because black women believe that we are supposed to be loyal to black women. Black women believe black men are automatically supposed to be loyal. So when they see us with other cultures, it's like, really, what's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Pat, pat, pull with the bonnet and all that stuff going on. She said, what's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? We're supposed to be together. It has nothing, even if whether the black man really loved black women, he's just with a white girl. It doesn't matter for whatever reason why the black man left to be with a white girl. Black women are programmed to be with, black women are programmed to believe that black men should only be race loyal. And then she says something about how black women don't come from money. Most people get married for money, but they're rich, so I wouldn't compare their perspective to, per se, us at this current time, because they're like super rich, so they have a different perspective about marriage than most poor people. Most poor people marry for love and all the intangibles. Most rich people marry for the external things, properties, wealth, stuff like that, bank accounts. What region do you live in? Empires, merging businesses. They marry for different reasons. So
to degrade black women, they tend to go on social media and let it be known that they're not attracted to black women, which to me is just like, who asked you? You know what I'm saying? Like, who asked you? Who asked for your opinion? Who cares? If you want to date Karen, date Karen. Why do you have to go on social media and say, oh, I'm with Karen because Karen has nice hair. Why do you have to talk down on black women simply because you have a preference for women of other races? And I feel like a lot of black women, we tend to allow black men to do this to us. We allow them to talk down on us. We allow them to treat us like shit because no matter what, we're always sticking by their side. We're always making up excuses for them. And I think it's time that we stop making up excuses for black men. And I think ugly. If you think your mother is uneducated, say my mother is uneducated. Don't put every black woman in your bullshit because we didn't do nothing to you. There are a lot of white men that date outside of their race, but you don't ever see them publicly talk down on white women. Or the black women that date white men. You don't see us publicly talk shit about black men. You don't see us say, oh, black men are ghetto.
I'm about to push back again. She is telling the truth. A lot of those black women that do go outside their race, the black community is an afterthought. They really don't care about what niggas do. There is some truth, but there are a lot of black women at the hair salon, at the coffee shops. Oh, girl, I got me a white man credit good. He treats me so good. See, when these black women, if she's a ghetto black woman and she goes with a white man, it's more for like how rich people marry, equity, credit, all this fancy stuff. It's not really because she's really attracted to that white man, because deep down inside, black women love how black men have sex with them. We're very rough with black women. Black women love rough sex. White people have sex. Black people be fucking. So they love to be, they want that BBC up in their stomach. And this is why black women, that's the main reason why black women get mad, because that BBC is going to a Latina. That BBC is going to a white woman. She's like, wait, dude got this handsome brother. He has an okay job, but you know, black women are just innately attracted to black men. They're just programmed to love black men because we are the most desired men on earth. So they can't understand why they don't want to be, why does the black man don't want to be bothered with them? So black women do talk mess when black men leave. I've heard it. And they talk bad about black men that do that. Talk about them bad.
Every black man sells drugs. Every black man is a bum. When I see a black man, I automatically think struggle. If we went around saying shit like that and we were dating a white man, it'd be a problem. Oh, you hate yourself. Oh, you da 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 da. Oh, da da da. Like, I've never seen a group of people who literally want their cake and want to eat it too when they see us.
Oh man, she giving good vibe. But I'm gonna let y'all. This is Cutting Up with Coco. If y'all want to check out her. Would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like some of this 250 gemstones culture commentary? Well, of course you do. That's why your ass is here. Colorism, racism, all these isms. People say you should get with somebody because of love. Is it because of money? Building legacies. So many ways to go about a relationship. But number one, we got to keep God first. What did God say? You understand what I'm saying? Pertaining to the colorism, what I'm hearing on the street, black men cannot figure out why black women treat the white man so good. Treat the white man so good. Here's the thing. When a black woman's with a black man, or she's dating black men, she wants him to be a damn a superhero. She want him to be a president of a Fortune 500 company, a CEO. He wants him to do marvelous things, right? Nothing wrong with your woman pushing you. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman pushing your black ass time and time again, here and there. But she wants you to be like an astronaut. She wants you to be president. She wants you to be all these things: rich, tall, successful. She wants you to have all these things. But when she get with a white boy, she says, as long as he respect and love me. What? A lot of black men can't figure out. You do know the reason why black men are in the predicament is because of the laws put in place by the white oppressor. A lot of black men can't understand. You do know why the wages are low. You do know why illegals are being dumped in our community. You do know why all these horrific things are happening to our people. Is because of the white man who's running the country. So why are you over there? That's what the black man can't understand. Why are you over there? You treat them so good. When you get around the white man, it's word on the street. When you get around that white man, why do you tend to lower your expectations? The black man cannot figure out for the life the reason why so many niggas are getting locked up, because the white man that you respect so much is building all the prisons. How about that? The white man came up with a system to where it keeps everybody broke and stagnant for a long time. He came up with the system with property taxes. Pay off your home, and you can still lose your home if you get behind on your property tax. He came up with that system. Mass incarceration. He came up with that. Locking niggas up from West Coast to New York all the way down south, baby. How in the world are you even considering going to the other side? How can you consider swirling? And then you come back from sleeping with the enemy, and then you look down on black men when the white man that's on your arm, he's the reason why we in this predicament. He is the reason why we in this predicament. We didn't sign those executive orders. A white man did. I know we had Barack Obama, but we ain't talking about Barack Obama, we're talking about the white man. George Bush signed it. All these white men have signed these laws to make our lives a living hell. So how do you fix your mouth to look down on black men when you're sleeping with the very man who's creating the struggle? High interest rate, that's white man doing that. I was looking through the comments, I was like, man, I never noticed that. I never noticed how now, to be fair, it's a kind of black women that go after white men. Usually the ones I see, I have seen a couple of ratchet black women get some white boys too. Now I don't know if those relationships really last, because I think those white men just fascinated with all that bounce. They never had that much jiggle in their life before. They never had so much that coming at them so fast and so frequently. The black woman that typically goes with a white man, she is not really part of, well, I don't know what culture, she doesn't have that mindset of, how am I worded? Most of the black women that go with white boys, they're not really in tune with the black culture per se. Now the black culture is trash to a degree. There's a lot of things in our culture, as far as, you know, we come about slavery, we can talk about Jim Crow, when you're talking about the things that's happening today, they're pushing illegals into our neighborhood. Like, they're not really, I believe they're informed, but they're not really affected. That's what I'm looking for. Then the black women that go with white men, they're not affected, or they don't allow themselves to be affected by the trauma and things that's going on in the black community. They have detached themselves and they went straight for the white man because, for whatever reason, maybe they think white men are better, or maybe they genuinely just like white men. I'm sorry, she just genuinely likes that particular guy. There's something about this guy, they click, they get along, cool. Now in this video, she says something very important. White people, the skin color, the color of this actual skin represents something. If you're dark, you're pretty much a buffoon and a monkey. You're illiterate and incompetent. We have illegal immigrants coming over here thinking they better than black folk. We got illegals or legal. We got this foreigners, take foreigners. We got foreigners coming over here from the third world countries and them little stanky ass villages, thinking that they're better than black people that's born here, born right here. especially the black man, think the black man lazy, don't want to take care of their kids, think the black woman is out of control, they think the black woman is this, they're ghetto, they believe black people are trash. So not only do our black women, some of our black women think black men are trash, you got foreigners thinking we trash because of the indoctrination and the image of the black man. They portray us as like barbaric, like they portray us, like I said, like ignorant, violent monkeys, and a lot of cultures don't want to be bothered with us because they look at us as so dysfunctional. Well, I tell you like this. Well, if your culture, and I'm talking about the foreigners that come here, if you people are so in tune, if you guys are such pillars of the community and so educated, why don't you fix your damn country and stay over there? If you guys are so in tune with what's going on, if you guys are such great people, why don't you fix your country, come up with a great plan. If you guys are great people, come up with a great plan to fix your damn country and stay over there. The image that they have for black folks, I don't know who's contributing more, black folks or the media or white folks, but our image, I believe that like the people that date us, not, I'm speaking from a person who dates outside the race. At the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for you. You know, if you have a mindset that you wanna keep everything black, you wanna continue the black culture, you wanna have black people doing great things, get you a black woman. If you're a person like me, like at the end of the day, it really don't matter. It matters a little bit, but the main thing is about getting some money. My main thing is getting some money. If whatever woman I'm with, are we getting some money together? Are we striving? Are we doing better than what we were doing last year? Are we doing better than what we're doing 2 years ago, 5 years ago? We have to progress. So is your mindset on progressing? Is your mindset on building? Then it becomes individualism. So this is why if I see a black woman and she's with a white man, like at the end of the day, I don't even know them people, so I really don't give a damn. But but I'm just saying, if I did care, like, okay, so if you got with this white man because he's white, and the behavior, the black women that do go with white men, their behavior is so different. Like they're just really kind to their white men. Then I have to question, are you with this white man because he's white and you think he's better than black men? Or the white man is a trophy just based off his skin? Or he just happened to be white, but he has good characteristics about him? You know, because a lot of the black women that get with white men, they don't act like nappy-headed hyenas. They don't act like that. You know, I never seen. Now it could just all be a show. I'm talking about in real life. I don't see black women act like they got sense around white men. And I think that's why it triggers so many brothers. How come y'all don't have this act right when y'all around us? How come y'all just don't like be in your proper position? Like when they get the white man say, I want you to wear man, you are so, like if Chad told Tanya, you look good with your natural hair. I think you should wear your natural hair. She'd be like, okay. She gonna wear her natural hair. But if a brother tells a black woman, girl, get that long ass weave out your hair, get that shit out your head, looking like damn leprechaun, all that shit on. If a black man tells a woman to wear her natural hair, she gonna buck him. Why? What's wrong with my hair? What's wrong with my hair? Because what I've noticed, a lot of black women really don't respect black men's authority. They respect other cultures' authority. Especially in the daytime with all this information. The Asian men, they like the way, I guess because they're men. What I'm hearing on the street is that the other cultures treat black women nicer. But I think they treat them nicer because you guys are nice to them. Like, I don't think that if the black women, like I said, the black women that do go over there, they typically are not the ratchet black women. But even the ratchet black women, they get some act right around other cultures. But it's like black women are programmed to piss off black men. Like anything that's gonna piss off a black man, whether the black man wants the woman to wear her natural hair, she wants her to dress a certain way. She said, no, you have to make 6 figures in order to give me some commands. But any old white man, any old Asian man can give her some commands and she's gonna comply. Now I'm starting to think maybe they comply with other races so they don't make our race look bad. You know how when you with your own people, you can act a fool, but maybe she doesn't act a fool because she don't want to make other black women look bad, and she wants other black women to get the opportunity to swirl too. I'm thinking about that too. Second point, she don't act a fool because maybe she don't want to lose her good man. Maybe he really is a good man. She don't want to lose him. And third, maybe she don't act a fool because she generally respects other cultures more than her own black man. But at the end of the day, it's individualism is what's best for you. Colorism, all these isms, we just have to navigate. But at the end of the day, it's about God. It's about internal. There's a person respect, love, care. They're gonna be there for you when you down bad. All the things that God taught. So it's on you. Y'all flood my comments. What do y'all think about black women saying hell to the no to the black man's authority, sleeping with the oppressor? 250 capital G. I'm gone.